And welcome to another episode of the Worst Outcome Podcast, joined by me, the NPC that was picked up last time. Also, there are other people in this room. His name's Michael.
Hello, my name is Michael, and I play Nyland Lyra, the Lunar Sorcerer. Hello.
And there's also Jay.
Hello, I'm Jay. I play Memor, the Centaur Paladin.
And Finn.
Gordon's alive!
And Rhys. Last we left off, a lot of jibber jabber happened, and then they met me, and that's what we're doing now. We're on an adventure to the south, and that's where we begin. A couple days from when you met this man.
Oh, just diving right in 2 feet first.
Yeah.
Only two.
Ready to kill
my,
him.
my other 2 feet are still in Nutricon.
BBL's in Salark.
He left it behind. Mud just goes, my 2 feet look a bit weird. As he sort of like shows his feet out. His feet? Oh, that's a bit weird. As he shows his like legs, he sort of sticks his little legs out. And you notice that like he's almost got those same like chitinous armor almost pieces on his forearms are also now covering the front of his shins as well. And as you notice, there's sort of like a small, like the bit that was going down his head is kind of going down his spine now too. And there's a small line in the middle of his chest that you would have noticed is sort of has been slowly developing over these couple of days. But it seems like today the leg ones have appeared.
Is this something we're going to need to address, Mud? Are you ill or something?
No, I feel fine.
What is it? How did he phrase it? He's
Fucking out!
that.
Like I hypothesized before when I noticed his forehead a change, I do believe that this is some form of evolution. Or maybe all that mud is finally washing off.
Darwinist.
Darwinist!
No, I checked. He is mud
Oh, yeah.
all the way through.
You grabbed something. You felt something in there.
I wouldn't.
That can't be mud all the way through if you felt something.
I assure you, the thing I
Maybe it
felt
was one of the books
very
he
well
ate.
could have just been mud.
That was before the books.
We don't know what else he's been eating. I mean, don't you have a bug jar in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Well, this is evidence that
I don't
my
got
theory
Jenga.
stands.
You vibrate a little bit.
Wow.
Would you prefer to be referred to as they then?
No, I'm a dude.
Okay.
I'm a cool radical dude.
I'm a dude with an attitude.
I'm a positive one.
You guys have literally just been walking alongside this man
Oh,
for days.
He's on a horse.
I guess we're
He's got a cart.
So we're going south. Not really anywhere in specific, but I'm an ecologist, you see, and I have an interest in finding out what the fuck's going on with things.
That just
I
sounds
get
like
real
every
close to him and
person
I
ever.
extend my legs and I'm like, I'm a thing.
Indeed you
There's a
are.
lot of fucking weird stuff around on me.
Oh, yes. Like your lip quivers?
No, I just kind of got like, and I like the tongue goes in and out for some reason.
Mud, don't scare the man. You're being weird.
No,
And I
this is
just,
okay.
my head turns around like an owl. I'm okay. And I just go,
It's okay. After all, my name is Brian Goot. Indeed.
oh.
Is that what those goots are named after? Are they? Did you just? Oh,
It's
my!
the goat
He
man.
discovered the goots.
I discovered them and named them after my surname.
One of them shattered my colleague's ribs.
They do that.
One of them. Yeah, that what he just said.
You're very funny. I like you.
It also burned most of my worldly possessions.
Unfortunate. Have a...
Have a word as original. I know you like it.
It's just like, he has his hand in his little coin pouch and he's just like, no, that's not how that... Have a giant coin. It's chocolate.
Thank you. I will treasure it.
It's all
always.
melted. It's just melted entirely.
It's just very... It's like still... It's malleable.
Oh.
Oh, like the sort where you open it, it doesn't like properly come out of the chocolate coin.
And you've got to lick the foil like to actually get it out.
My pockets are very warm.
But that just leaves cuts in your tongue.
Thank you.
It's alright, the tinfoil was made by me.
Oh.
I also invented that.
Are you going to tell us your middle name is Foil?
No, it's named after tin and foil.
Oh, that's understandable. Good.
Most things I find are named Goot.
What other goot have you discovered?
Well, there's the Goot.
No, of course.
Yeah, that's the natural start. Yeah.
And then there's the mighty Goot, a larger version of the initial creature.
Oh, I don't want to find one of those.
There's the winged scaly Goot.
I have a feeling
Oh, wait a second.
this is subtle foreshadowing for how
Is the
this
winged
gentleman
scaly
might
goat
die.
a fucking dragon?
Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
There's the red-winged scaly goot, and there is also the brown one. You don't want to go near that one. He's smelly.
The brown muddy
There's the
goat.
bony, stabby-armed Goot who looks like a person.
Yes, yes. There's the big skeleton goot man who seems to die and keep coming back. What a weirdo!
There's the goat with the weird eyes, the goat made of mud, the goat with the big bottom.
I've discovered you all.
You're all goots.
The truth is, it's always been goats.
I'm not schizophrenic. I had myself checked.
Who are you just talking to?
Yes.
Okay. I think you should see another professional, like a second opinion, maybe?
Well, there's none
There's
of
not
those
many
here.
doctors.
No.
It has been this conversation for the past 2 days.
And also, like, I mean, to be honest, like, you know, the world's in a bit of an interesting situation. Like, you know, what if you go out to a therapist and they say, oh, well, you're, like, really screwed up. And then the person goes, power word shrill. And then that person
That's
doesn't
not a
exist
spell.
anymore. Well, it is now.
So anyways, yeah, you guys just saw on the Wonder, and this has been the case for a couple days. Every so often, he'll just be a little bit eccentric and just be like, have a coin. And it is just another chocolate coin.
Wait, Mr. Goo, can I hear another story, please?
It's not chocolate, it's goot.
Oh, Mr. Goo, I'd
You
like
discovered it.
I didn't make it.
Can I hear
I checked.
Can I hear a story?
Yes, of course.
Oh, yeah, I love
What would you
I
like?
love a story.
What kind of story would you like?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe what about, like, a goo?
Well, let's see. He gets out the fucking 200-page book, and you just see as he rifles through it. You can, if you like Control F over that book, it
Yeah.
would just shine brighter than the sun. Right. Let's see. How about the story of how I found a goose, the first ever? And then
Oh, I'd like that. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yes, of course. I was wondering one day, this was before I lost my magic, and I was doing some experiments with magic, as one would when they're magical. Right.
Yeah, I do that too.
I got attacked by a goot. Now, I didn't know what this was beforehand. It hit me in the head fucking hard, and now it's a goot.
That,
What did this particular Goot look like?
Oh, you know, picture, chimera.
Oh, may I ask, how did you lose your magic?
I got hit in the head very hard.
Oh, I see.
I don't know when.
what kind
Oh,
what kind
so
of
it's
magic?
not tying into the overarching plot. It's just a bit.
What kind of magic did you have beforehand?
Oh, I used to be able to, change things into other things, like wood into stone.
Transmutation.
I think you mean gootification.
You are
Don't
just,
sully my great art here.
you are just, you know
You're
what?
just wrong.
You are just wrong, but
He's a
Yeah,
madman
so someone-
who's convinced
someone-
everyone else of his madness.
Someone cast like fireball. Ah, fire goot! I made that one myself.
The thing is
I'm
that some
going
things
to
he
kill
did find were the first instances of it being catalogued. So it's just like checking, like, is it actually that though?
Yeah.
Because like you're like, it's a chimera. It's like, actually no, he was the first one to find it, and it is technically called a goot.
Do we have to call it a goot? Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're being etymologically incorrect.
Right.
Exactly, and you can't
It's
be
a
doing
part of
that.
its whole clade. There is goot for
Yeah.
funguses, plants, and animals.
Yeah. Like none of them have like a proper Latin name. You know, it's not like cats.
Oh no, they do.
Like,
It's just got goot in it.
Gootia.
it's
or
just goot.
Guta.
Guta.
You see, Memor after that spell, he's got a good Gootius Maximus.
So yes, I used to be able to turn lead into gold.
that's a pretty.
Oh, that is fun.
It was powerful, I was.
Is that how you made your fortune?
Yes.
That'd be that. Yeah.
I'm quite rich, you know.
What about the ecology?
Personally, I think it's more of a hobby. Who knows, maybe one day I'll get my magic back and I'll start making new elements.
The goot table.
The goot
The,
table.
He's going to discover Gootranium.
Exactly.
the
Voice in my head.
the plumbionic tumble. So what is a prefrontal cortex?
I don't know what that is.
The prefrontal bundle you just said.
The periodic table is a chart that basically categorizes all states of material.
The periodic table is canon.
Can I have one?
It is. His win knows of it. He has to.
Maybe I have one in my bag. Okay.
It's been probably
Yes,
made
it is significantly less complete.
Yeah.
I'm reading. Yeah, no, I love the periodic table, and
It's
I'm
missing it's like missing like a good 2.
But no, it would also just be
Two-thirds.
filled.
They've
with
not
a bunch of
discovered
extra
bismuth yet.
like other extra shit.
Yeah, there is.
It's probably got more than the regular one.
There's
but
like
it's just missing.
There's
the,
like different categories like
So
primal
it-
stones.
It's this world's equivalent.
It's also got like wrong shit, like bronze is bronze.
We're going to a town tomorrow.
Oh, a town. I like those.
Yes.
Is it made
I
out
don't.
of? Looks at the table. Boron.
Maybe.
Oh, nice. And he just goes out and like he sits cross-legged in the corner, like looking at the table.
There's so much going on. I feel like it's not even like a table. It's more like a giant like web diagram.
Yeah.
Whereas like these are all the things that are relevant to the other ones and how they connect.
Yeah.
Mod, stop sitting down. We're still walking.
Oh.
Which is like 100 meters ahead.
Yeah.
Can't you let mud on your back like you normally do?
Yes, Mod, if you would like to read but don't want to walk, I am available.
That sounds good. Thank you, me more.
You're welcome, me, Mod.
So what are you guys doing? You've been traveling for like a couple days, honestly. Much progress has been made because you're still making your way out the mountain range, but still, you know what's happening. Nyland's reading.
Yeah, most
What's
What's
Not
happening
really.
for him?
Why?
I am doing. I'm doing a little magical practice.
Okay.
Sort of changing. Basically,
You're gonna try transmutation.
no. That might be fun, actually. But no, what I'm doing is I'm essentially just turning spell slots into sorcery points, sorcery points back into spell slots. I know, like, it's not an even conversion, but I'm just doing it for like mathematics, just so like changing it around. All that practice.
Literally just like IVing yourself and then drinking it.
You're swapping inverting your red and white blood cells.
Yeah.
Seeing how fast I can do it.
You just look at him and he's just like insanely pale and like just like malnourished. He's like, it's all white.
I fucked up. No, just sort of just practicing magic and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Getting faster. That's all.
I've probably been chatting with Ignis.
Okay.
As we've been talking, like, as we've been stopping, I've just been sitting in like the back of the tent, like with like a little lantern, and it's going, oh, you need
The back of the tent that you put on Memor's back.
No, I'm saying like I'm not in a tent, like back of someone else's tent.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't need a tent. I just turn it to dirt.
Right. Who has a tent?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's okay. Don't feel bad. Have a chocolate coin.
Thank you.
I can't
Are
sleep.
you
in
gonna
this.
give me your tent? No.
I have a tent, but I'm not sure.
Important and full of secrets.
Full of nothing.
Yeah.
No, it's just like fucking scraped on the walls, just goot everywhere. Just like
And he just
Pepe's-
goes, and he just sits there going,
yeah.
something new can be gleamed from these walls.
Toog!
He will find the singularity.
Singular goot.
But yeah, so while we're traveling, I'm going to be focusing my shockingly, below average eyesight on sort of keeping aware, seeing if there's anything that would try and attack us.
Absolutely. Okay. And Mud's doing reading. He's talking to Ignis. Just imagine
talking to Ignis.
Yeah, Ignis.
Yeah.
How many of these things are actually called goot? And it's just like about 50%.
Oh, okay.
I'll help Jay with a lookout.
Okay, cool. Honestly, it's been very quiet going through because you're on the base of the mountain. Not much is there. You get to a town.
We've arrived at a town.
Welcome
It's
to
not
the
a town we've been at before, I'm assuming.
Oh no, absolutely not.
You're good. There were rotten acts at the last one.
It is a town. This is a town.
Town, way to town.
Yeah, I've been here before. I checked.
What's it called?
Oh, it's called like Tani Tulia, I think.
Tani Tulia.
Yes,
I've never heard of this one, but then again, I've not heard of most towns.
it's
So
quite out of the way by a little bayou.
No, it's not by me.
Just points at the bayou.
What's that?
A bayou.
But it's not.
you can't buy him.
Oh. Oh, that's good. I didn't.
You
want to
misunderstand
anyway.
my words,
I know.
man.
Well, his was genuine confusion. Mine was a funny jest.
Ah!
Just cuts back to Mud. His face. He's got a real frown. And he goes, oh, "I've been trolled."
Yes. Well, who cares about what it is called? What matters is what is here.
Yeah, yes, may you enlighten
what
us.
is
Bunch of paper.
Paper?
Yes, I need paper for writing.
Oh, that's reasonable.
That is a good point.
Here to get parchment and ink and more ink. Most costly thing I have to buy, ink. You'd think that you'd get it from like the swimmy tentacly Goot, but no.
Yeah, probably.
And I should know because I was like, I could get it myself. I couldn't.
Oh.
Oh, why not?
It didn't make ink.
Oh. You sure did you touch the right hole?
It just screamed.
Oh. Did it say, like, anything like words?
It might have cussed me out. I don't know.
Well, that's...
I was too scared.
Oh, I don't think that's the right thing.
And on a boat. And I might have drowned at a point.
Well, how are you alive?
You don't need to live when you're drowning. And the vice versa itself as well. This is the best character for me because I could be eccentric and accidentally euphemism and it's fine.
I don't know.
He's literally Ernest Hemingway.
My brain's exploded.
When you're drowning, you can still be alive.
Yeah, but like drowned in past tense, I mean, you did...
Well, I mean, if he drowned for a bit and then he got out and stopped drowning.
Yes, I drowned, but I lived.
I'm understanding this man's madness. I've been on the road with him for too long.
5 days.
Oh God, it's 5 now.
I'm just trying to understand the language it is on me.
It's all right,
Stop
man.
trying. Do not listen to this man. He's...
And you just hear like a...
Call me mad. I'm not mad.
You are mad.
I got hit by a goot.
Exactly.
How did it do that to you?
You clearly must be somewhat concussed.
Well, I had an intention to get healed
Wait.
in Yushukan, but I forgot why I was there.
What if it was like a...
Oh, was this a recent event then?
No.
Oh.
Hold on, I think you've been cursed. A goot cursed you.
The goot curse.
Yeah. I think so.
Writes that in his little book.
Abbreviates it to goose.
I know you somewhere. Yes. So while I get paper and ink and some quills, feel free to just wander around. And seeing as you've taken me this far without having me die, have some money, actual money at that.
But before
Some pocket money to spend.
before this happens, I'm gonna say during my one on my long rest, I swapped out to remove curse. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna like touch my hand against his head, like extend my arm and go.
What are you doing?
I think he's blessing you.
And my eyes open and just glow like red as he just gets like. Of any curses afflicting him.
My gangrene's gone.
What? What? Did someone curse you with gangrene? Who did you piss off?
it was the sea old lady Goot.
She's the one who tried to drown me. Killed her pet.
Didn't give me any ink.
No. Either way, here's some pocket money. 2 gold each. Spend it here.
Thank you very much. That I'm assuming that's not a suggestion. That's a demand.
I don't know. It just disappears into a parchment store. It's called paper and paper and paper. What do you guys want to do? There is shops here. Not many, to be honest. Kind of just parchment, but...
Well, I know what they specialize in.
Oh, yeah. Ink. There's a couple shops. Mainly there's a smithy, somehow, on this bayou. They're using the bayou as the cooling agent, which is just not advised. I think the only person who would possibly know that would be Memor. But yeah, don't do that. Bad for steel.
Yeah.
There's some lumberers. You could get another little like knick-knack as a souvenir.
That would be someone else's job. I've got a few knickknacks now.
Nylan, you know that the parchment store obviously might sell spell scrolls, but unfortunately with the lack of money, you can't buy anything.
I do need ink.
You do.
I'm going to go buy ink.
Okay. Let me just see, because I think ink is like actually stupid expensive for some reason.
Yeah.
10 gold.
It's all of my money.
Never mind. I can't buy ink.
You know,
How much
and
gold? How much
price
gold
would be upped as well.
How much
because
gold did
it's
he give us again?
2 gold each.
Oh, okay.
What would you like to purchase? I will list off the shops. All right, there is a toolsmith. You can maybe get some, like, a tinderbox or some pliers. Honestly, like, generally just some sort of unmiraculous knickknacks, right? There is a boat maker's. They're too expensive. You can't even buy a paddle.
I know what I want to get.
Yes,
I would like a bell.
little bell.
A bell for 1 GP.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go to this toolsmith, and he's like, "Yeah, right, I'll get you a bell." And he gets you a bell. He's
Thank
made like
you.
a couple bells, so he's just like, "Yeah, this one."
This is good. This is a good early warning signal.
A bell.
Or I can use it to create some sort of alarm trap. There are many uses for a bell.
With a bell.
Yes. And then if you do it in a certain order, it goes dun 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 dun, and then I go do 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 do.
I was
That
thinking.
was a song of my homeland.
The land all upwards.
Yeah.
There's just like another sort of menagerie of bugs, which like a kid's trying to sell.
I immediately approach.
He's got a bunch of caterpillars and roly-polies.
Can I do a quick perception roll to see if I can find like a rare one?
Sure. Animal handling.
What? This is to like look.
Yeah, it's relevant. Or nature, actually.
Nature I can roll it.
Survival, get the protein amounts.
Oh, okay.
Nature.
I don't know actually. Yeah, I don't know.
Whilst that's happening, you're just going to go into the apartment. You can't even buy ink.
I can't, so I'm not gonna.
How about this? Have some ink.
Actually, no. I'd rather do animal handling.
Hand
Is that,
do ink.
can I do that?
No.
I'll take that.
Nature makes more sense. Animal handling doesn't really
I
relevant.
know. Survival maybe? Because like I know about bugs.
That's surviving. It's nature.
He can't fucking stop me.
Yes, he can.
He ain't
He'll
powerful.
tell his dad.
He ain't
And
powerful.
then his dad's going to get upset with you.
Then he'll burn.
Murder is not good. Generally.
Nah, all right. I'll do a nature check and
Yeah.
I'll give myself guidance.
You can't weasel yourself around this fucking little
Ah!
gubbins.
17.
No, not really. No, they're just roly-polies that he's found by the bayou.
I just look at him for like 10 seconds and I go, "You're a scammer."
I'm not a scammer. I'm a little boy, and I don't know what scammer means. And I'm 6, and I actually am 6. I'm 2. Good for you. You're really well-spoken for someone who's 2. My name is Josh. What's your name?
Mad.
Hi. Would you like to be friends?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yay! And I high-fived.
And then they go find bugs in the bayou.
Yeah, we went to find bugs and I showed him all the cool ones I had.
And he's just
then,
like, this was the ones I have.
yeah, and then like my karate bug went up to one of them and went like, and like he did like, you know that thing where you go up to someone and you move really quick towards them to like try and scare them.
Yeah.
He did that to the other bugs and started and like, he beat one up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, karate Steve!
They're not being friends. I have snails.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, and what are you doing?
So we're in a town. I'm setting. Are we staying here tonight?
No.
No.
She just got
They're pit stopping to buy some stuff. You needed parchment and ink. So we went here to get parchment and a lot of ink.
And you gave us 2 gold pieces each.
Not
So you
me.
could spend it.
Okay. I give my 2 gold pieces to Memor.
No, you're not allowed to do that. Bad.
He's the little.
No,
I gave you money to spend. Don't give it to other people. That's
Oh my
how
God,
you
that-
become poor.
Imagine if that was a
disagree
holy
with-
water spray bottle. That'd do fucking good.
I disagree with this on a moral level.
Why?
I'm giving it to Memor.
What? No.
Give me the money back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
It's my money.
What? Everyone?
So sorry
No,
about
his.
him. He's
Oh, okay.
he's not a fan of capitalism.
Don't know what that is.
Oh, it's when you exchange capital in an ism.
No, I think we have a misunderstanding from the root of the cause.
Yeah.
Don't understand what any of that is.
Oh, sorry. Gootitalism. Oh, okay.
What?
Never mind. I must have got it jumbled up with all of the Goot stories. That wasn't one of them.
I think it also makes a lot of sense that like canonically, Memor would be the only person to really know what like capitalism kind of is. Everyone's just used to that being the way the world is, except from him, who came from a fucking like communist state,
Yeah.
and they probably propaganded capitalism to make it seem awful.
It's not even communist, is it? It's like
Well, it's sorry, communist in air quotes, but it's the same communism that like
Russian.
Russia is.
yeah.
Or like, and especially Russia like was, where it's just like, yes, everyone's equal, but I am better.
I'm more equal.
I'm so much more equal than everybody else.
Memor gets a bell. Mud made a friend. Nothing got ink.
Yep.
I'm just
Owen was a stink.
being a grumpy little stinker.
Yeah, I
Grumpy
will
little
earn the
stinker.
disdain of friggin'
Brian,
Brian. There you go. Brian Goot.
you do not give away money you've been given. It's disrespectful.
Brian Lefebvre.
My apologies.
That's
It's just
regifting
I-
a gift. That's sort of I can understand the.
Yeah, that's against the rules.
I don't really want this.
I think Mud's got to say goodbye to his friends.
You gotta say buddy.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
It was nice seeing you.
Yeah, nice seeing you too.
We should trade a bug so that we remember each other. Here, have a
Okay.
snail.
Oh, that's a rare one. I haven't got one of those before.
He looks like a bee.
Have this, and I pick out something that's just like, it's
A coughing caterpillar.
It's fucking weird. Like you just can't even really tell what it is. It's kind of shaped like a lockpick.
It's got like 5 legs.
Yeah. It's got 5 legs and
It's just a weird stick insect.
4 of them on one side.
Yeah, stick insect.
It's like a candy cane.
Yeah, stick insect.
Yeah, but it's fucked up.
It's a fucked up
It's a
stick
sick and
insect.
twisted, fucked up.
It's a sick insect.
Yeah, it's just just a glimpse into my sick and twisted mind.
Yeah.
Imagine a bug.
It's so cool! Bye, Mud!
Bye.
Well, how fun. Round Goot. Points at your snail.
I write it on his shell. Yeah.
Now, obviously, ecology is fun and all that, but we have to do something whilst we are not ecologizing.
And what would that be?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were giving us a particular objective.
Maybe, like... I mean, you're already supposed to take care of me.
Where are you going with this?
What do you mean?
It's been quite a while.
Sponge bath.
We don't need to worry about that. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I have
Goots.
books. Am I right, fellow book reader? Fist bumps you and fist bumps Mud.
Yeah, I'll read books from
As
time
he-
to time.
He puts his fist up to try and fist bump me. I just take a step back or giving him a side eye.
I'm paying you.
I liked it. It was fun.
Sorry. I like your gumption.
I like the cut of your jib.
Your jib has quite a cut.
You have bungle.
You have bungle. It's
That's me.
That's my name. Well, yep. Well, we should probably find something to do. Maybe there's some sort of like building that's no longer inhabited that we can plunder for fun.
Some sort of ruin.
Why would?
Maybe it's in ruins. Maybe it's dilapidated.
No, I guess.
Maybe it's ancient history that I can archive.
A dilapidation.
Yeah. A foreclosed property.
Yes, a house.
Yeah.
Let's plunder someone's house legally.
Yeah. Let's go evict some squatters.
I'm not joking. We can do that if you want to.
No.
But we can go plunder a dilapidation.
I mean, do you know of any nearby ruins of history?
No, but we might stumble onto one. Irrelevantly, there's one in Crater Province that I've wanted to go to for a while. There's a lot of goots to be charted. But there probably is one close by. Not as much as in the top province, but of sector. Who knows? But still, maybe we'll find one. For convenience.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Whilst that happens, let me roll for circumstance. I have dice. Nothing happens.
Yay.
Just imagine there's like so many stories. He's actually got some interesting stories.
Yeah.
Once you get past the Goot factor of this man,
Yeah.
he's telling you interesting things like lived parts that he remembers before he got concussed.
Yeah, he is a well-travelled man.
Yeah, he's been around the place. He's met pirates. He even got to name one of their boats.
I wonder what he named it.
Yeah, it's a fucking mystery.
Yeah. No particular angle to come at it.
No.
Could be to do with the last name. Complete crazy, I know, but maybe.
I called it the Brian.
Fuck!
It's not to do with ecology, so why does it need to be? I just liked this was before I was concussed, to be fair. Yeah. Before I had the Goot in my mind.
A noble name for a noble vessel.
Indeed. Now, tell me your story.
All right. And now, this is where the episode becomes a clip show.
Oh boy.
It's fucking like action music starts playing, like cuts in from different camera angles, like this happened and this happened. It's all action shots.
Yeah. Like, the story of whom? Us as a group? Or, like, my personal story or Mud's story? Tell you what, I could tell you my story. I don't think I've gone over it in detail.
Yeah, go on then.
All right. Well, you see, I was born in a country known as Montauk. Yes, very.
Imagine we're all like in a little campfire and
Yeah.
you're like standing up and everyone's sat down and like engulfed in your story.
Yes. Yes, well, I mean, centaur biology, from what I understand, is weird, as there can only be a certain amount at a time. So I was born. Childhood was mostly uneventful. I have another brother. His name is Melod. He is a couple years younger than I. I eventually went up and, to support my family, joined the big old dragon army, standing military in case of anything bad.
Wow.
I don't like what I had to do. There was a certain peacekeeper role in there as well.
What did you do? Keeping the peace.
You know how I mentioned that whole evicting squatters thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I did a few of those.
Wow.
Yes, they're
Squat lifting.
yeah. As I am later to discover, they weren't squatters. They were more enemies of the state.
Of the country.
Yeah. Yes, the country.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, just general people who spoke out against things. Well, I didn't know. I was just there. Good soldiers follow orders and all that. Then eventually, I find out, I've got another person I need to evict and incarcerate. I then discover that is that brother of mine. I mean, we haven't always seen eye to eye, but I care for him. And it turns out, you see, I go to query why he's being evicted. I mean, he was a, not necessarily healthcare, but like, what is the term? Beauty specialist. He did hair and skin and things.
I don't know. We have those here.
Yes, well, he was incredibly vain, and he used that vanity to model other people. Yes, and so turns out he'd found, you see, this fruit, this weird. He was just frolicking through the forest or some other thing us centaurs do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, found this fruit and thought, oh, I've never seen anything like this. Its skin is so soft. I wonder if I cut this up and bathe in it, it will make my skin soft like the fruit. This is a scientific practice from where I'm from. So, turns out, yes, he has a bath in the fruit, and it does not give him soft skin because his skin was already aggressively soft. I swear it's like punching a baby. And I know because I have punched both him and a baby.
Wow.
Though it was...
Why?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was a baby cyclops, and it tried to grab me.
Huh.
Yes.
I wonder what those are.
Well, if you were to describe it, it would be a tall humanoid one-eyed goot.
I see. Something tall with singular eye.
Yes, in a humanoid shape. But yes,
Well, of course.
that's besides the point. So yes, anyway. So he's ingested this fruit, and that's given it, for some reason, instead of just being a fruit, it has somehow given him magical powers. And for some reason, the big old dragons up top that own the country don't like that. So instead of turning him in, I help him escape. And then as it turns out, I wasn't really meant to do that, so then I fled soon after, came here, did a bit of helping around, and then eventually joined up with this lot. And that's my story.
What a story.
Yeah.
You killed people, then ran away.
Yes, pretty much. It's not my finest moments.
Holy fuck, you've done some bad things.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Moral grayness.
Moral greyness, yes, but I'm trying to sort of wash out the grey.
Yeah, replace it with green. I was listening, I just didn't like it.
But that's all the story I have to give, pretty much. In fact, that's why we're doing this little bit of extra bodyguard work and going south with you, because that is supposedly where I can find this brother of mine. Just want to make sure he's alive and well.
Ah, well, why didn't you say so earlier?
Well,
We could go that way.
oh, as you see, I didn't know how specific your particular goal was. So
South.
Fair enough. I didn't want to get in the way.
So southeast would be fine with.
Yeah, it's south, isn't it?
Fair enough.
I need to get to Civil View. That's not the right place. Civil View is in the north.
Oh,
But I need to get to a place which was... There's a story about this country. Very caged. Don't know if you've noticed. Or KG. Which one is it? Who knows?
Yeah.
Not me. I know about Goots. Either way, we have a lot of old watchtowers that looked out to the other countries as warning signs that would prevent attacks happening before attacks could get to land. You might have seen one, seeing as you somehow got here from the north. There's a tower that's in the north.
Oh,
I want to go and find all of them and put them in my book.
I see.
So I can be like, it's around this area, this one.
Yes, do you know how many there are?
So far, I've found 2.
I see.
Most of them are up north. Some of them are down south.
Well,
One of them's in the east.
well, I suppose Montauk is up north, and it is a dangerous, politically charged place, so it's logical to want to defend from that case in the event of anything bad.
Indeed. I believe it was actually there to prevent Sigians from making their way here. And
See.
Thagians.
Thagians.
Thag, the land of the
I
beast
wanna.
race.
Oh,
And the land
Yes.
of the chaotic.
I see. That makes sense.
They don't really
they,
use currency there either. if
They
I
bring
remember.
war.
Oh,
Both of those ones bring
Yeah.
war.
yes.
I
Where
remember the Syrians had like a huge whole issue.
Well, I wasn't really paying attention to the wars. After all, I'm 20, and it happened before my life.
Same here.
you carry?
I
Yes,
thought
you.
you were like 40.
No,
Yes, you carry yourself well for a 20-year-old. A lot of confidence, and well, I suppose that likely comes with the travel.
I don't
Yes.
know. I'm kind of a bit worried though. Like, he's got a hunchback.
I don't know where he's getting that from.
Your back.
It's not hunched.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Mud, I think you're just looking at him from a wrong angle. Remember, you need to focus on a particular
I'm standing on
eye.
the wall.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the wall of the building. Oh yeah.
Well, anyways, time to go to bed. Who's watching? Not me.
I'll do it.
I will join you.
Oh no, that defeats the purpose.
I've got the bell.
Being awakened.
You don't need the
twos.
bell. I've got my 3. I'm going. Ah!
Why not be awakened twos? It could be funny.
Yes.
No, but then it just means that
We-
both
we-
of us are tired.
We can chat and have character moments.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like
And
chatting
also,
in character
if
moments.
needed, if someone does get tired, I'm willing to swap out for someone.
I think it'll be okay, but thank you.
Cool. Brian, Nylan, and Orm go to bed. Mud and Memor stay awake.
I'm just sitting on Memor's back, and we're just gossiping. You're probably sitting down.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Probably talking about Montauk a little bit. Like, I'm just asking questions like, so with the fruit, how do I find myself a little fruit bath? I want to be shiny. Wait, shinier.
Oh, you can do it with any fruit, really.
Oh.
And, well, I mean, though the success of what effects it will have on you may vary, though then again, I thought you had a certain aversion to water.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've never been in juice. Well,
Yeah.
it might be a little different. I
Well,
don't
you
know.
see,
Could be cool.
yes, what we do is we'd find one of these natural hot springs where the water just got really hot from the ground,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you'd cut the fruit into slices, add that to the water, maybe set up some candles or incense or something around just to give it a nice vibe.
That sounds like I'm gonna melt.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe not then.
yes, it's rather relaxing if you have muscles that need to be unwound.
I don't have any of those.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Wait.
I look up and I'm like, oh, nice night out tonight, though, huh?
Yes, many stars in the sky.
Yeah, I love a good star in the
Yes.
sky.
So, how have you been finding our travels, Mud?
It's a bit stressful, really. It's quite depressing. Like, before we started, I'd never really done anything, Like, I was only a little mudling. And I was starting out on my adventure, being a big man in a big world. And it's very sad. Like you go to a place and everybody not really free. Then you go to other places and nobody's really happy. And then you go to other places and help me. And I'm like, oh yeah, we'll chop your head off. It's like, no. I don't know. I just feel like people aren't nice enough, Like
Yeah.
people aren't free. People aren't able to just like get help all the time. Like there's always like, oh, pay me money. I'm like, no, I just want bugs. I just want bugs and like help people, you know.
Yes,
It's all of
I understand completely.
I preferred the woods, but it's important to be out in the real world and understand, you know. Like get a little bit about it, you know. You know what
Yes.
figure out what it's all about and everything.
Well, I suppose that is, be the change you want to see in the world. I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yes. Well, I've been trying to help people out as well as I've gone.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, help people when I can and stuff, but I don't know. It's all just a bit.
Yes, I get that.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, I wake up a little bit and, like, I've got some more bug and stuff. It's like, I say bugging out because it was fun. I like bugs, but I don't know. Like, it kind of makes me feel like maybe I'm sort of naturally forming this, like, armor around myself to protect myself from the world, you know? Maybe that's what's happening.
Oh. Are you meaning like on an emotional level as well?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Like, that's maybe why it's happening to, like, my body or something. I don't know. Because, like, when you're out in the woods, living peacefully, living off the land, getting taught by the, by the druid and everything. I don't know. It's just like, it's a lot more peaceful. There's nothing that's going to get me, Oh, there was an occasional bird, but,
Yeah.
Well, he was no match for me. But yeah, I don't know. But I think it's important. I'm glad I did it.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you made the leap as well. It has been a pleasure travelling alongside you thus far.
It's been a pleasure with you guys too. Shane Nyland's a bit grumpy recently. But,
Yes.
well. He did have his bones stolen, so I suppose
it is somewhat warranted.
Yeah, we can give him a little pass for that, I think. Yeah. Just want to make people smile, I think.
7 hours pass.
You just keep talking about all sorts of different things,
So much time.
all manner of things. Yeah. We talk about just basically every detail of our lives. I imagine we cover in that time frame.
Yeah, we share a chocolate coin.
Oh, we do share a chocolate coin.
You sneak one out of Brian's pocket.
I've not eaten the 2 he's given me.
You've been waiting for them to get cold again.
Yeah, and I make sure very carefully, and I tell you, you got to eat yours first because I don't know if we're going to be able to figure out what's chocolate and what's me afterwards.
That's fair.
I can just absorb it through my skin, so it doesn't matter.
As the sun starts to rise, you guys have been traveling now for about, generally, like completely, nearly about, I want to say 2 months, which is a long time to be around these two people, these 3 people collectively from each of your own perspectives.
Those 2 people and that thing.
Yes. It's a new sitcom. As you see the sun start to rise, it's fairly like just like an open plains with maybe some trees that are off in the distance. You notice that the things just start to wake up before you do. You realize, oh, it's the morning. Dang. I'm gonna opt to not give you guys an exhaustion. Effectively, what I'm doing is, because you did such a good roleplay moment, I'm giving you an inspiration, but I'm using it to cancel out your exhaustion.
Yeah, that's fair. I probably would have used it for that anyway.
Yeah, cool. You see some, more specifically, that mud. This is something that's kind of like, oh, that's a bit familiar. How fun. Some people who look very, very familiar, specifically because they look like your dad.
What, is it druid?
Yeah, druids.
Oh my god, that's like my dad. Look at him.
Oh.
They look like my daddy.
It seems that there's a druid grove very close by to where you are right now.
I'm going to go and run over to him.
Okay.
Hello. You look like someone I used to know.
They look at you and they start talking in druidic between them. It's just like, there's a little mud boy here. It's just like, oh, how adorable. I'd assume he's some sort of primal born, maybe. No, I don't think so. He's covered in bug bits and just like, bug primal born? You can speak druidic.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, I mean, you grew up with
Oh, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, no, I can speak your language and everything, guys.
collective gasp. And they're just like, akin! And they give you a hug.
Oh, hey.
One of them gives you, they go down and give you a hug. It is honestly, just an elf man. Once more, very rare, but still.
Yeah, of course.
Give you a little hug. It's just like, oh, how fun. A
thank
druid.
you.
Someone who speaks
Oh,
on our bar.
yeah, I kind of like I was raised like a druid, but I'm kind of more of like a, cleric these days.
Oh.
But no, I was my dad's a druid. And he taught me a lot of the stuff that he does.
They're just like nodding, just like, you are clearly a child. I'm
And
going
I
to give
just
you
go-
the energy that a child needs.
And I go, and I show them the jar of bugs.
Yeah,
Look at these guys.
an adorable terrarium. They give you some like bug pellet food.
Ooh, I open up.
It's just like they just sprinkle it in.
Karate Steve fights the other ones for it.
It's a fucking invincible massacre.
Yeah, no, it's not quite a massacre. He just knocks them out.
It's a-
And he just sits there atop their corpses. Just
It's a non-lethal massacre.
You've
Yeah.
taught him restrained.
I have. I've taught him that an opponent, that a dead opponent, is worse than anything else. What do the druids have to say about my fighting bug?
They're a little concerned, but they know that beetles are like that.
Yeah,
Just canonically, beetles are like that.
yeah.
Beetles fight.
And then I just go beep, beep, beep,
Mice and moths.
and I put it back in me.
Canon. Beetles are warriors.
So, where are you guys, like, nearby?
Yes, we're out on a search for some foods, but our grove is not too far from here.
Oh,
Just in the woods. Because like you guys have pretty much stopped going south now, and you're just going east. Because you're like, oh, we need to go to the Sahara Desert. It's like, yeah, let's go. And there's a woods that's base of the mountain range. And we're just like, yeah, we're just in here. That's where our grove is. We're obviously comfortable to let you know because you speak Druidic. I assume that you have companions, but
we do, yeah.
as a caution, we're not necessarily a massive fan of outsiders. I'm sure that, suppose that you are of good will and akin with nature, then
Yeah.
the others will be happy to let you in. But just as a precaution, for now,
Yeah.
if we do ever run in with you again, we'll just give a good word, but don't seek
that's
us
cool.
out.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, of course. No, my name's Mud, by the way.
That's a very nice name.
Oh, it's Mud Bungle. Sorry.
Mud Bungle.
Yeah.
Bungle's a city word, isn't it?
I don't know. Someone just said I had a lot of bungle, and I liked it.
Sounds like a city word.
Oh, well, maybe it was. I don't know.
Well, anyway.
I'm not much of this.
This is all happening in Druidic.
Yeah.
And like one of them's like, well, my name's Beetle, and the other one's like,
yeah.
and my name is Wasp.
Oh, nice. Yeah, look at that. We're all like,
Natured.
yeah. Yeah.
You know that Wasp, who isn't the elf, is a like Earth Genasi.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like mainly sand.
Yeah.
He's Sandman, effectively. And he's very clearly like some sort of sandish druid.
Yeah. I really like your vibe as well. You sand?
He's just nodding. He's just like, yeah, I'm sand,
Oh, that's cool.
technically speaking.
Oh, that's all right. I'm Mud.
Yeah.
Physically and in name.
Just imagine like Memor, you just see like Mud run up to a bunch of strangers.
Be
well, it was-
careful now, Mud.
And I just turn around and give a little thumbs up, and I keep talking.
Yeah.
No, it was nice meeting you guys. I hope you find your food and everything.
And we hope that you find your way to wherever you seek to find yourself.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Travel far.
Yeah, you too. I just run back and I'm like, I know friends.
Oh,
I met friends.
that's nice.
Friends. They were druids like my dad. Oh, it was a good little conversation. Yeah, they're still going to put a good word in for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was
Very,
good.
very nice. Nice things happening all around.
Yeah.
The further away from cities you go, the nicer things are.
Yeah.
That's really saying
Until the
something.
goots get you. Of course.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, we haven't ran into a goose yet.
A goots.
A goose.
Oh,
Just an actual goose.
a real one. that would be worse than anything else, to be honest.
To be fair, honestly, if there was anything I would add to a fantasy creature, I think it would just be like a goose monster.
Big goose.
Giant goose monster. Like a Spurs.
Goose
Remember Spurs,
Hydra.
Jay?
Yeah, I remember Spurs.
Everyone's waking up. Nyland, you're awake. Owen, you're awake. Brian is awake.
Anyways, back to walking. Good for the legs.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll get cured.
Well, your magic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could turn things into gold again. I'm getting
Hold on a
poorer
second.
by the day.
Lesser restoration. I don't know if did they help.
Wait, who are you?
I'm Mud.
Hello, Mud.
Hello.
My name is Brian.
Yeah, hi.
Gives you a handshake.
Well, we've met before.
We have.
Yeah. What happened to your head? Is it better or is it worse?
I don't know what you mean.
Try and do a magic thing.
Just like press meditation on some grass. It's red now.
Oh my god, I fixed him. Wait, but he you were traveling with us? We were your caravan guards. You were going on like an ecology mission.
Do a persuasion check.
to get Goots.
I would like to help him.
Okay.
Thank you. I was thinking of doing guidance, but like that sort of would be spotted by him. He'd be like, because obviously, being a magical man and all that.
Does anyone want to try and help him with his insight? 'Cause
Yeah.
currently, you can.
I will help him. with
Nyland,
the
you can
insight.
immediately picture. He thinks he's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I will help him with the insight.
Yeah. So my
thank God.
persuasion,
You beat him. He had a 2. Now he's got an 18.
my persuasion is a 24.
Must have blacked out a second or something. Oh,
Yeah, no. You said that you suffered a really strong head injury from a Goot at some point. And
yeah,
then,
that happened like a while ago.
Yeah. Then you lost all of your you lost all your magic, and then I just cast lesser restoration on you, and then now your magic's back,
Oh,
but your memories are gone.
seemingly. But I don't think you're lying.
What was the last thing you remember?
What a sad life I live.
What was the last thing you remember, Brian?
Getting curb stomped by a chimera.
Oh wow, that's.
Oh.
How long ago did he say that was?
Like a very long while ago.
Yeah, like years.
Like
Oh.
more like a good few
well.
months.
Yeah, no, that's. Oh my god,
Well,
it's been months.
we've been traveling with you for a few days. Just thinking things that may jog your well, not necessarily jog, but remind of what has happened. I believe you've been writing books, on ecology of creatures, and you said you were going around trying to find and catalogue all of the watchtowers along the coast of the country.
That checks out.
You said you've already
Sounds
got-
like my profession. I get paid to do that. I might be fired now.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Well, it did seem, well, in your words, it was more like a hobby of what you were doing.
Yeah, no,
No, I do remember. Oh, this is my writing as well. Why did I put Goot everywhere?
That's what you said everything was.
that was your thing.
What?
Yes, you were naming everything good
Yeah, no,
after yourself.
There were a
I
cou-
did think there was a hint of madness.
There are a couple of things that I recognised, like that you were trying to describe that already exist, but you just said Goot instead.
Never claimed to be a founder of creatures. Oh, that's definitely a new thing. Oh, that's now Goot, huh?
Yeah, no, that one you did find.
That's like actually like a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's now like catalogued.
Yeah,
I'm,
no,
as a
I'm,
yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
you
I'm pretty
did do
sure
that.
you are a published author. This is.
Yeah, this is a real
How do I
book.
do that in like 6 months?
30% of fauna is called goot now. It makes alchemists' lives very difficult.
I'm gonna need to change that
I mean-
somehow.
I mean, you named it, so it should be easy.
Maybe Gift of Gab.
Instead of
Illusory
Gift of Goot.
script.
I don't really know.
There's a spell named after me.
Yes, there is.
Oh yeah, Goot's big boot. Have you, don't tell me you've forgotten.
Maybe
That
you.
legacy is terrible.
Maybe you
Well, at least
release a
it's fine.
revised version of some of your works.
Indeed.
Well, it's okay, Brian. I mean, at least you have a legacy.
Oh, you do actually know my name. That's
Yes.
Yeah,
great.
no,
Thank
you've.
God. No, I was terrified that everyone was going to start calling me Mr. Goot.
Oh no.
Or just Goot.
I mean, that is your surname.
No, but at the same time, I have a name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, no, Brian. Yeah, no, but like you've got a legacy already, and you're quite young.
True.
So just
Yes.
make
you,
more books.
You've done a lot in your short 20 years of life.
Yeah. I've only been alive for 2.
You're very well spoken.
Yeah, thanks. I read a lot of books recently. I learned good.
He can read.
He can.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I learned quite good now.
Would you like to maybe try and transcribe, well, not transcribe, but maybe name some of these things better names?
Oh,
He just
okay.
hands you his book. It's just like,
Oh.
I can't have 30% of fauna named Goot. Maybe
I'll,
one of them.
Yeah, of course.
I'll work on it. I think probably we can keep the mighty Goot. If it's just a really big chimera, I think that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, chimeras aren't actually just called chimeras, but it
Yeah.
caught
But
on
the
too
Goot
well.
is a very specific one.
Yeah.
It's why Nyland keeps calling them
It's-
chimeras. not
Grassy
goots.
mountain
Yeah.
Goot.
It's just like local terminology.
Yeah, it's like a
I love
grassy
how
mountain chimera.
I just
but
want
they're
to stop
goots.
and say it's really, really funny how out of all of the things we've decided to add like insane lore to, it was Goot.
Yeah.
It's
funny.
It is funny. It's good to have just like a ridiculous amount of background, But yeah, no, it's really funny that like we're deciding to just put so much like interesting background and so much lore and like an entire enigmatic character that I've now cured.
Yeah.
And it's become like another like honestly, the chances of me even thinking to do that was so low.
Yeah.
We could have just been stuck with the just completely fucking nonsensical Goot Brian.
And that's the fun of D&D.
It is.
Yes, choices.
And it's also the fun about having a little guy that just likes to help.
Yeah.
You've done a good thing here.
I have done a good thing.
You've cured Brian Goot, and now he's having a little bit of a crisis.
Yeah, he is having a bit of a
A
crisis.
Goot-based crisis.
Well, now Brian, now you're seemingly functional again. What would you like to do? Would you continue with this original aim? I mean, we were traveling with you down to the Starry Desert.
Yeah, we were.
Because that was our objective, and you said you just wanted to go south.
Why would an ecologist try and care about maps?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be like a cartographer's problem?
Well, I think you were looking for like interesting things.
Yes, just cataloguing in general
Yeah.
from how it seemed that you described it.
Feels like I was a different guy.
Yeah,
The
that's
same voice.
it's quite accurate. Yeah, it's quite close.
Hopefully he's not as... No, hopefully he was less fun than me. It would be a sad day if we lost that man and I couldn't meet his standards. I wonder how many friends he's made.
Probably not many.
Gonna have to do some magic to see if I can turn him into a robot.
Oh, what?
Make
A familiar.
yeah, make him real.
Oh.
He's still in here.
Yes, put him on the proverbial screen, as it were.
Put him on a screen and a fucking Segway, so he just moves around the house like fucking Sheldon.
I was more thinking in a way, he is as much me as I am.
Yeah.
Be it mad.
Yeah.
And he's effectively dead right now. But with magic, he could be alive again.
Okay, well that's interesting.
Nyland, is there some sort of spell of maybe a higher level that do you think that can come to your mind that could do a similar action to this?
It depends on what kind of way you're thinking of doing.
Maybe beginning with the letters S-I-M.
The Sims 3.
Yes, you need to make him as a sim.
I know of the spell I'd need to cast. I just can't cast it. It's not based in my skill.
What is your skill?
Transmutation.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes.
He did say
Oh,
earlier.
yes, you used the proper word this time. You are definitely... Well, I assume that's the proper word. I'm no wizard.
I
don't
am
know
a
either.
transmuter. I can turn things into other things.
Transmutable.
It's my skill. I used to have a friend who was very good at conjuring. Though, I think he summoned a demon and he got killed by it.
Oh, that is
Oh, that's not good.
It's okay.
unfortunate.
Unfortunately, a whole part of, like, No, That's a Lark is that reincarnation is, like, really frowned upon.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to use clerics.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
But, you know, No, That's a Lark's full of a bunch of wimps and chimps. So who cares?
I didn't see any chimps though. I was quite disappointed. I'm actually. Oh, I wish that.
Yeah.
Is
For,
there?
for context, Michael was just giving the thickest death stare ever.
Yeah, it was as thick as honey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
no.
it was viscous.
Yeah, no, it's just unamused at that statement.
It's just that you called me a wimp and or chimp.
Well, no, where are the chimps though?
There's little jungles that, last I checked.
Only thing I really saw in Nalasalar, closest thing was a curtain. That was the closest thing to a chimp I saw. And that is just because it may have been made of ape hair.
A pair curtains.
That's a new one.
But yes, Brian Goot, what is your current plan? We are in the middle of nowhere at the moment.
Find new things. Name them better.
Yeah.
Get drunk, have fun.
Oh,
A respectable plan.
this guy's fun.
Fortunately,
yeah, let's do it.
there's no like alcohol in the Starry Desert until we get like to the very back of it. So maybe we
Well,
stockpile on beer first.
So we'll need to find somewhere.
I can definitely fit a
Selling.
couple of 6-packs in me.
Hell yeah.
Mud, you're 2. I don't know if you should be drinking.
Oh, I've done it before.
You have?
Yeah, I had some mushroom wine once.
Oh.
It was very fun.
I see.
I had a lot. I went crazy. I was swinging off trees.
The house was covered in mud by the end of it.
The house was covered in mud.
There was just mud.
It was a
no
house.
walls.
Yeah, no people either.
He ate the house.
And people.
They all ran away, actually. They were like, oh, it's too muddy in here. I went, oh, grow up.
Yeah, you just ended up in someone's basement and drank all their mushroom wine.
Yeah, I slinked through the window. I squished myself in the gap.
Like Tom and Jerry when he goes through a grate.
Call me Flat Stanley.
Okay. Yeah, so we need to get beer. Where's the closest village? I remember there being druids nearby. Maybe they can give us beer.
No, they won't.
Sad day. Let me see if I've put them in my book. Hand me the book, please.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Everything's covered in mud.
From
Flips through it.
From what I understand from Mud Relayed, we are not to search for the druids.
Yeah.
Well, I've charted them before. Sand druids from the Starry Desert. Says her Starry Desert.
Oh, yeah, that was them, yeah.
Also known as the Goot Sand druids from the Starry Desert.
Yeah, no.
That was
yeah.
a bit less inventive than some of the other Goot names. You just added Goot to it there.
Yeah.
Well,
I was a big fan of a Little Goot. It was a good one. I like that one.
it's just a baby, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a bit smaller. I'm not sure. It's a fun little thing, though.
Well, I think they might be inviting. There's also a giant pit.
A giant pit.
There's a giant pit
Oh,
in the Starry Desert. Maybe there might be beer in there.
Big pit.
so is your current goal a booze cruise?
Yes. Well, okay. Action plan. Find a village or
Action
somewhere
plan.
that will give me alcohol. Get drunk. Stumble into the Starry Desert. Hope I don't die
Well,
of a stroke.
I see.
Well,
Oh,
like,
well, we can we can protect from external threats. That's why you brought us along.
Indeed.
Oh, but I can also protect from that as well because of.
Oh, yes.
If he gets heat stroke, I can just go wee, and it's fine.
True. That's a point. Is it hot in the Starry Desert? Or is it just like dust?
Well, it's a volcanic ash desert.
I see.
So mainly it just gets hot in the warm seasons.
Oh.
And is it a warm season now?
It is spring.
Oh.
So yes,
Oh.
we're on the center of the equator.
Oh, I'm going to chafe so much in my armor.
Oh, well. I might dry up a bit.
And I know that because I'm learned.
shaking
And I
your
didn't
head
go to
for?
Nutrican. I went
I didn't think it'd be this much effort.
to Obsidian Province.
Oh.
Oh.
What's there?
There's a giant city on top of trees made of obsidian.
Oh, that does sound beautiful. Well, when we're done with this quest, we may have to go there.
Maybe. It's quite hard to get up there, but once you're there, it's easy enough to get down.
Yeah.
We have little parachutes.
Oh, that's fun. Well, Mud can climb. He can get up there quite easily.
Yeah, I can just walk on the walls and stuff.
I am vertically movement challenged.
Maybe we'll find an elevator. Who knows? Maybe they made an elevator in a couple months.
Yeah.
Though that is wishful thinking. Well, that's decided. I'm gonna get drunk. You're gonna follow me. We're gonna have a great time. And I think that might be just where we have to start.
I think that makes a reasonable sense. It's a good position to leave at.
Yeah.
A good position to leave at.
Yeah.
A Goot position to leave at.
Yeah, we've had a lot of
Ups and
talking.
downs.
It seems
Yeah.
like
Very RP.
yes. We've just recorded the last two episodes back to back, and I've
Yeah.
noticed in both of them, we start rather silly, but then it becomes deep and profound.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And then it became silly again in this case.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But less silly, more manageably silly.
Yeah.
Because we cured Brian Goot.
Yeah.
We're locking in.
We're locking in.
A roller coaster of emotion.
And I like some way. I think genuinely, after eating McDonald's, my beans were cured. Interesting.
Yeah.
Which is odd.
Depends on what you have, I guess.
It made you more sluggish, which has killed your being.
But, oh yeah, that is true.
You murdered your bean.
Sometimes it's genuinely. I think like everyone else usually has the problem with being too tired. I need the opposite. I need to slow the fuck down. I'm like
fine.
I'm like the Flash, but I'm more like the Flush because like the faster I go, the more it goes down the toilet.
Yeah. Speedster.
Yeah, exactly.
If you enjoyed this, I really hope you did because I had a good time.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, very enjoyable.
Please like, and maybe if you're interested in it, subscribe, seeing as you're 22 episodes in. You can find us most places, as you already know, but if you want to listen to us as opposed to just watch us on YouTube, we are on actual podcasting platforms. We also have socials, Jake.
Yeah, we post stuff there sometimes. You can find all of them at TWODND Podcast. That is TWODND Podcast. We are on most platforms. You got like your Twitters, your Instagrams, your Reddits, but don't go there. That's the bit now.
Amazing segue, thanks,
I mean,
Jake.
it's always been the bit.
It has always been the bit. It's very true.
Started it.
So
Now it's time for Ethan's last little bit.
yeah,
We're also part of a Discord. It's called the Starry Tap. Is that right?
No.
I thought
no,
it was the Cosmic.
Cosmic Tap.
That's it. Starry
Cosmic
Desert,
Brap.
pretty much. It's called the Cosmic Tap. It's a Discord we're a part of, not a Discord we own. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thanks
Bye.
everyone. Yeah,
Bye.
Beasley dog.